Bodkin from Acton, Maine, Class 4-5 whitewater kayaker. Do some clay boating as well as steep creeking. Been asked by Lee to come on down here and take a look at this stretch of the Mousom River here in the center of Sanford. So what we're seeing is an old rehab site from mill buildings, and we're going to take a run down it in order to get an idea just exactly what this thing has going for it for future projects.
And from your experience in other rehab projects, what kind of potential does a river like this have?
Well, by being right in the middle of town, it's got really high potential for usage is the big thing. Is there's not that many people who, you know, whether it be by fishing or tubing or whitewater kayaking, use a stretch of river like this because it's, well, like I said, it's right in the middle of town and it hasn't been taken care of very well over the years. So we're hoping to do better with it. Pin kits, which were our carabiners and essentially climbing gear that would help to, you know, dislodge or pull away a boat that's gotten stuck on a rock. But really we've just got a river knife. Anytime you're working with ropes, you have to have a knife, elbow protection, and obviously we wear helmets and things like that. And this being fall, the water's going to be cold. I'm overkilling. I'm hoping not to be out of my boat, but I do have an awful lot of winter weather gear on that hopefully I won't need. Flow on a river like this, because it's got such steep sides to it, is a safety concern because you can't get on and off the river at this point. You've got the wall. But what this stretch does have going for it is a lot of these rocks that are down in the riverbed allow a person in a boat to, you know, seek shelter, so to speak, and get out of the current. That way you can hide behind a rock and sit still for a little while and gather yourself up before you go over the next drop. So the idea behind rehabbing a river like this, particularly up in between the factories where you just have straight walls right down from the sides of the buildings, is that there's no features underneath in the flow. It's just a straight chute of water. So if you happen to be in there, there's nothing really to do but to go down straight and hope that you get to where you need to go. So if you were to rehab a river like this, you would channel it up a little bit so that it would be feasible at lower water levels. You reduce its width, that way the water is deeper where there is water, and you have little safety sections with these eddies where you can just pull out and get out of the current for a period of time.
Hey, I'm Rob Mitchell, whitewater paddler as a hobby, small business owner, local businessman. Love to paddle, love to be outdoors. If anyone wonders, you can pick this up very late in life. I don't think I paddled till I was probably 38 years old.
Yeah, good point. I took it up at 30 or 32, and getting into the harder stuff a little bit older in age, it gives us a little more perspective on risk-taking for sure.
Yep, but it's anyone can do it. Just spend the time and get outside, enjoy the outdoors. Teach someone to paddle and to fish. I mean, this is a lifelong activity. It's a wonderful activity. So
no reason not to do it. Get started whenever you can and just have as much fun with it as you can. That's all there is to it. Sure. Keep it safe, that's all.